SSPW, properly titled, in my opinion, Bringer of War. The theme song for this show will, of course, be a song called Bringer of War by the band Tremonti. The link will be in the description to the video if you want to listen. But we got a great card tonight. We have both the women's and men's Money in the Bank matches that have been qualified for over the last couple of shows. We have a couple of title contendership matches here and there. We have a dream match, which I'll get to when it actually happens. We have the second match in the best of 5 series between Matt Gray and King. But the real focus of the theme song here is that the main event, Bill Crystal's contractual rematch for the world title, we contested under an Extreme Rules match where the only way to win is by knocking out your opponent. So both Kai Valentine, your new champion, Kai Valentine, and the former champion, Bill Crystal, will have to bring the war to each other if either of them wants to walk out as champion. But for right now, we're going to start off with the best of 5 series as Matt, god damn it, wrong button, Matt Gray, all caps, Matt Gray, takes on the luchador from Mexico, who's not quite a luchador, to be honest. He's an extreme powerhouse. This man is King. This is the second match in the best of 5 series between these two men. Here we go. Now, I wanted to explain why I started the best of 5 series between these two. The point of it was that when I was testing King, I put out a couple of randoms to see if he was like good, to see if he would win matches or if he was just going to be an eternal jobber. And the best matches that came out of those tests were against Matt Gray. And Matt Gray's been doing some training, and I wanted to see how he would do against a man of King caliber. And also, if Matt Gray wins this best of 5 series, King has agreed to join the Pride. Now, for Matt Gray, it only seems natural. A man who wears a tiger mask should be with the Pride. But for King, he feels like being a solo competitor. He feels like sticking to the solos. So, but King agreed because he wants to prove that he is a superior competitor. And also, the winner of this best of 5 series gets a world title shot against whoever is the champion at that point. But here we go, first match of the evening. And here comes his opponent. Yes, we are. This is the second match in the Best of 5 series. Matt Gray versus King. King, of course, won the first match. And I think you came in just as I was finishing the description for this, as Matt Gray takes King right down to the mat, doing some push-ups and a hammerlock. Ooh, knee right to the arm. The winner of this gets a title shot, and the winner of this best of 5 gets a title shot, but if Matt Gray also wins, King also has to join the Pride. So, it'll be interesting. Ooh, yeah, good point. But King isn't exactly like smaller than Gray. He's practically the same size. Oh, I think Matt Gray is just gonna stomp right on the arm. This is an Extreme Rules match, but Gray is certainly taking his time, being much more methodical, focusing on his bread and butter, which is the way of the dragon. So he's softening up the arms of King. Plus, King is a very strong competitor. Ooh, with that Uranagi side slam. King is a very strong competitor, so if you mess with the guy's arms, he's not going to have a lot of strength to do his moves. And here we have the first example of an Extreme Rules match. King has brought out a ladder. Oh, King going for the shoulder tackle. Matt Gray dodged. King just whipping Gray off the ropes. A series of reversals going on here, and King hits the shoulder tackle this time. Of course, King knows the importance of this match, but he also came prepared, wearing his armor tonight, because he knows Extreme Rules matches are no joke. Ooh. Oh, what a series of strikes there from Matt Gray, ending in a bicycle knee. Elevated hammer, elevated wrist lock, ending with an elbow drop over the left arm of King. Oh, there goes the ladder. Matt Gray really, I think he took that loss, the first match loss to heart. He is focusing in on those arms of King tonight. Not only will King not be able to hit his powerbomb finisher, he also may have a whoa! Gray matter! Go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Matt Gray wins! He wins an Extreme Rules match without even using a weapon. Wow! As I was saying, Matt Gray certainly took that first match loss to heart and decided he was not going to fuck around tonight. As he took the fight right to King. There you see the gray matter. Ouch. Yes. His fists are freaking cinder blocks. Damn. So let me mark that one in the record. Second match out of the way. This best of 5 is now tied 1-1. Okay. Remember how I said this was a Money in the Bank? The Money in the Banks were happening tonight. Guess what? The first of 2 is coming. I think. Yeah, it's just a ladder. Just a normal match. And it's the female one. If I can remember who's in this freaking match. Let's see, we have Christina Vane. Now, if anyone's wondering, where are these women coming from? The qualifying matches have happened over the last couple of shows for this, so you have to go back and watch if you're wondering how any of these women qualified. We got Megan Starr, which I passed. Violet Sky. Nicole Wolf. Yep. And finally, Reina. And this match will be for the Women's Money in the Bank. Son of a bitch. For granting. Well, happening at WrestleMania 30. This match obviously taking place before Daniel Bryan beat Batista and Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title. Obviously. This match totally happened in real life. Frick. Let it ride. Just like gambling, when you know you're in the pits, but you know double or nothing could save your ass. Let it ride. Don't gamble, kids. It's bad. Come on, you little shit. Ooh, there we go. Thank you. So, interesting. All the women in this match qualified for themselves, but actually Christina Vane and Kanako Nakiri won a tag team match to qualify them for the match. So it's actually a bit of an interesting situation here, because they are tag team partners, they're best friends, but neither of them, or I should say, both of them want to walk out with that Money in the Bank briefcase. Neither of them wanted to catch the L in this match. So, best friends, tag team partners, honestly, it all goes out the window when a anytime shot for the SSPW Women's Championship is on the line. Friendships are thrown out the window. Tag team partners are not tag team partners for that night. Not even for that match. They can be tag team partners before the match, tag team partners after the match. Once that bell rings, it's all about the briefcase. Here we have Kanako Nakiri, normally the tag team partner of Christina Vane, former SSPW Women's Champion. She was undefeatable before Melissa Ridgway earned the title shot and popped onto the scene. and took that title away from Kanako. In a very, very unexpected win. Kanako Nakiri's title reign was so dominant that I expected her to hold it all the way through this era of SSPW, to be quite honest. I never expected her to lose it. But Melissa Ridgway proved me wrong. Melissa Ridgway became a two-time champion, only beating Grace Anderson, but Grace Anderson just took that title back. Grace Anderson will be defending her title tonight. Well, no, actually, the only titles being defended tonight are the Openweight title, the Trios title, and the World title. Now, as it pertains to the tag team title, to the men's tag team titles, the women's tag team titles, and the women's championship, we'll have number one contender matches for those. But, and the winners of those matches will be the number one contenders. But also, the champs of all three titles, the holders of all three titles, will be in action. The men's tag team champs, the women's tag team champs, and the women's champion, they'll all be in action. But if they lose their match, the competitor they lost to, is added to those title defenses. The Demolition Boys will fight old rivals in DXV2, Mac Whitman and Dave. And like I said, if Dave and Whitman win, they're added to the tag team title match, and it becomes a triple threat Tornado Tag Team title match. The women's tag team champions Akane Knight and Akane Matsuda will fight Megan Starr. Oops, Starr is double booked. Oh well. Megan Starr and Jordan Price, and Grace Anderson will fight Avalon Lance. Once again, if Avalon wins and Megan Starr and Jordan Price win, they're added to those title matches. Although, actually, no, if Avalon wins, she is the number one contender. I don't have any other number one contender match besides that. The women's trios titles will be defended by Aurora Divine, Crystal Shimmer, and Sierra de Azul against Alexia Leone, Akira Hokuto, and former trios champion who found a couple of new partners, Trixie Lula Moon. The Pack will defend the men's trio titles in what's going to be a very, very tough match, as they will defend against Marcus Kruger and the debuting Dark City. Now, as pertains to the number one contender matches for the tag titles of both divisions that I was mentioning, Maximilian Russo and Kevin Epic will fight Sergio Ward and Ian Sylvia for that prestigious number one contendership. And Alpha Anika and Nikki Heat will fight Nikki Harris and Rose Flynn for the women's number one contenders matches. And of course we have Mr. Yang defending his open weight title. And of course, let's not forget the men's Money in the Bank match, as El Phenomeno, General Gore, King is in that match too. Whoops. Coincidence, simple coincidence. I forget these things as I book them, even though the card is right in front of me. King, Spitfire, Christoph Haas, and Biff Laserman all vie for the men's Money in the Bank briefcase. And that actually brings a very interesting point. If King gets the Money in the Bank title shot, gets the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he wins the Best of 5 series against Matt Gray, King has 2 title shots. King could get a title shot, lose, beat the hell out of the champion at that point, cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and get an automatic second shot in the same night if he did that. Very, very interesting. But this match is underway. I digress. Vane and Star going out on the outside. Raina Miles is now after Kanaka Nakiri, and Violet Sky is left to her own devices. Who will she go after? Bangerang from Raina Miles as Violet Sky goes after Rose Flynn. No, not Rose Flynn. Nicole Wolf. Violet Sky just took a freaking ref. What you think, he was going to break up the submission or something? He was going to break up the tie? Oh, wow. Refresh. Namaste. Shakti. She thinks he was going to... Yeah, where is... It is a ladder match. Oh no, it's a normal 6-man. Fuck. Okay. I realize what happened now. I was saying, where's the Money in the Bank briefcase? Why isn't it hanging above the ring? It's because I made it a normal 6-man tag. So we're gonna take off the entrances, redo the match. God damn it all! But now I can put it back in the correct arena. Entrance is off. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. Whoa, oh, there's Raina. Nicole Wolf. No, hang on. Money in the Bank. Women's Money in the Bank. Yes. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Here we go. We're back. Good. Kanako immediately going for a ladder. That is a good sign. Until Megan Starr hit her in the face. Feels like nothing happened. The match is back. The ladders magically appeared at ringside. It's a beautiful thing. And the Money in the Bank briefcase is hanging right above the ring. Also magically appeared there. Vane and Violet Sky going at it, and Violet Sky hits a roaring elbow. A rolling elbow, I should say. Raina Miles and Nicole Wolf taking it to each other, and Kanaka Nakiri and Megan Starr taking it to each other. It's almost very coordinated. Megan Starr, Kanako both wearing white. Vane and Violet going after each other. Raina Miles and Nicole Wolf both in the red. So it's almost like this is pre-planned or something. Is that a chicken wing gut buster from Megan Starr? That must have hurt. Rana from Christina Vane. Russian leg sweep from Nicole Wolf. Oh, Vane brings Violet Sky back into the ring as Megan Starr hits a big suplex. Oh, dice spread from Violet Sky. Oh, it's like Megan Starr had eyes in the back of her head, like she felt Violet Sky coming. And she hit a snapmare driver, or a headlock driver? I don't know. That's actually called. Oh, Taste of Pain, I think it is. Uh-oh. Oh, Megan Starr dropped right on the ring apron. Uh-oh. Like I said, tag team partner, friendship, it all goes out the window when the Money in the Bank briefcase is involved. Vane and Akiri going after one another. Oh! That ladder almost landed on Randy Miles. Oh, Nicole Wolf. She's climbing the ladder. No one's around. Oh, both Kanako and Violet Sky's here. Okay. What? Violet Sky's a beast. Pushed over the ladder by herself. Uh-oh. Oh, bicycle knee from Megan Starr. Violet Sky was going for the Sky Twister kick. Oh, almost hit it on Megan Starr, but Starr blocks. A Sky Twister roundhouse. Uh-oh. Starr and Vane going at it. Oh, draped right over the top rope. Stun gun. Megan Starr with that Rainmaker DDT. Okay, are we going to do anything about this? There we go. Thank you, Violet. Oh! Not that I don't want Megan Starr to win. Oh, she hits the Sky Twister roundhouse. Not that I don't want Megan Starr to win. I'm an impartial commentator. I'm just saying, if everyone had stood there and done nothing for the next minute, I would have restarted this match. Uh-oh. Like I said, friendship goes out the window. Oh! Kanako Nakiri hits a big apron DDT on Vane. And Vane no-sells it. Oh, Nicole Wolf is going up. Well, Megan Starr has her in her sights. Raina trying to put down the... Yep, there it is. Oh! Nicole Wolf was lucky. Got very lucky the ladder was not an inch closer to her, or else some part of her would have landed on that ladder. Oh, fairway kick from Violet Sky, the Serbian striker. Violet Sky hits a jumping knee. A kick right to the back of Randy Miles. Starr and Sky going at it. I almost want to make a tag team out of it now and call them the Starry Sky, but that may happen still. Or Violet Star. Yeah. If I do make a tag team, I'll find something better than Starry Sky. No. Star going after it, but Violet Sky's in hot pursuit. And Vane and Miles are trying to... Whoa! What happened there? Vane? No. Oh, that's not Raina Miles. Megan Star! Megan Star is your first ever SSPW Women's Money in the Bank holder. And just FYI, I did set AI cashing on that. So, Megan Star, you never quite know when she'll cash in. But congratulations to the first ever Women's Money in the Bank holder for SSPW, Megan Star. A hellacious match. Like I said, that's why the show is titled The Bringer of War. Now it's time for the number one contender match for the men's tag team titles. Regular match. Nope. There we go. By the way, don't ever do a tag team submission match. It takes forever and it never ends. It's so bad. As we have the team of Kevin Epic and Maximilian Russo taking on the team of DFA. Sergio Ward, not Christoph Haas, and Ian Sylvia. See, I can't see it. This, oof, this match is gonna hurt. I feel like they're doing Kevin Epic and Russo are doing very similar poses, but Kevin Epic is just slightly turned more. After this, we have the dream match I was talking about, but you'll have to wait and see who that dream match is. So stick around. Because when I say dream match, I mean dream match. I don't flip-flop that term and use it willy-nilly. I don't call this a dream match. I call this a tag team title match. Tag team number one contender match. The match after this is a real life dream match. But here comes the first man out, Kevin Epic. The leader of the Kep Gang. Oh yeah, so if you didn't catch the last stream, it was an interesting thing. I had laryngitis. I couldn't speak. Well, I could whisper, but I didn't feel like subjecting you all to an ASMR stream that's about 3.5 hours long. So I made it known that it was a laryngitis stream, properly titled The Sound of Silence. The Disturbed cover, not the original. Oh, I have nothing against the original. Max Russo is, of course, too good for Twitter. And it was a silent stream. Now, mind you, I was flipping the freak out when Kai Valentine finally won the world title. If you missed that match, go back and watch it. If you missed the last show, screw everything else. All right, just watch the tag team, the title match at the very end. Now, it was a splintered show, as typical SSPW. Can't stay on the air the entire flipping time. But it was a triple threat match of the then champion Bill Crystal defending against Kai Valentine and Jack Shafto. And I think both Crystal and Valentine realized how much of a danger Jack Shafto is. So they took him out. It was an elimination match, I should mention. So they took him out immediately. They double teamed him, took him down, and sent him packing. Then it was just a one-on-one match. Kai Valentine versus Bill Crystal. And so many times did you think that either of them had won the match. But Kai Valentine, he pulled it out in the end with an alpha kick and became the world heavyweight champion of Shadow Syndicate Pro Wrestling. But now we'll join this match in progress as Sergio Ward and Kevin Epic start off. Oh, what a rebound backbreaker from Kevin Epic. Kevin Epic, since he donned that mask, he has changed. He is a more vicious competitor. He is more dangerous. Kevin Epic is like Kevin Epic has become something of like a supervillain who, after he defeats his opponents, he absorbs their essence. He absorbs their abilities. The mask Kevin Epic got from a competitor known as the Greater Gonzalez. The music, I think Kevin Epic stole from a competitor known as Hiroshi Honda. Oh, airplane spin, Kevin Epic. Oh, now he's going clockwise. Oh, sorry. But, yeah, Kevin Epic has just proven to be sort of, I almost, this is so fresh in my mind, I can only compare him to the comic book character Amazo from DC, who, if he looked at a superpowered being, if you looked at anyone with powers, he absorbed those, he copied those powers. Amazo looked at Superman, and all of a sudden Amazo had heat vision and cold breath, and he could fly. He had, super speed. He looked at the Flash, he got a little faster. Looked at Green Lantern, he copied the Lantern ring, and that's sort of what Kevik has been doing. Oh, Jim Pie is down. And Sylvia tags back in Sergio Ward. Throw back in a low kick right to the back of Max Russo. Max Russo, the son of infamous Booker Vince Russo. Oh, straight jacket backstabber. Oh, Sergio Ward going for it. Oh, Russo's getting out of it. Looks like Sergio's going for a powerbomb of sorts. Oh, waistlock. Oh, belly to back facebuster. Russo's face landed right on the top of Sergio's knee. Ouch. Sergio doing his gladiator thing, hitting the ground and pound. Oh, Sergio, schoolboy, like suplex, I think. It was a schoolboy suplex, to be quite honest. Sort of like a powerbomb into a suplex. Russo doing the smart thing, tagging back in Kevin Epic, a fresher Kevin Epic. Both of these men want to keep themselves. Both these teams want to keep each other fresh, or keep themselves fresh. This is a tag team number one contender match. So this could change the trajectories of these tag teams when it comes to SSPW in this organization. This could change their careers. Oh! Powerbomb backstabber! From Sergio Ward. But Kevin Epic comes right back with a Northern Lights driver. Uh-oh. What is Kevin Epic going for here? No, he's not gonna. Oh my God! Kevin Epic just suplexed Sergio Ward from the top turnbuckle to the outside. Sergio Ward just got suplexed from about 15 feet in the air. He is hurt, and Sergio Ward desperately needs to make a tag to Ian Sylvia now. You want to keep your partners fresh. Oh, Poison Rana! Sergio Ward is in dire straits here. You saw him crawling. He was crawling towards his tag team partner, the leader of DFA. Kevin Epic just stalking Sergio Ward now. Letting him think about it. It's Kevin Epic, the sadistic Kevin Epic, savoring the moment. Oh, Sergio almost looked like he was coming back. Oh, Kevin Epic with a huge lariat. 1, 2, 3. No! Sergio Ward kicks out. Another Northern Lights driver. Cover. 1, 2. No! Sergio Ward kicks out again. Ooh. Waistlock backbreaker? That wasn't exactly an Irish curse. Oh, Kevin Epic. Oh, he's knocking at the Dragon Saber. Oh, but too close to the ropes. Kevin Epic was not aware of his ring positioning. Little overzealous there, tagged in Russo. One, two, no. Sylvia immediately there to break it up. Oh, Sylvia counters Kevin Epic. Oh, but he's attacked from behind from Russo. Oh, Sergio locking at the guillotine. Russo could tap out right here. No! Sergio, that was a last-ditch effort. This is not wise. Sergio needs to go and tag his partner. Oh! Buried alive! One, two, that's one way to stop the count. Sylvia takes out Jim Pie. And Sylvia's catching the airplane spin for it. Oh, Fisherman's driver! Cover! 1, 2, 3, no! How embarrassing would it have been for Kevin Epic to be right on top of the pin, but be too dizzy to break it up if that had been the end. Now, Sergio's looking for something. He's looking for his finisher. Yes. He hits it again! Fisherman Northern Lights suplex, driver, implant, something like I think it's almost like a Northern Lights bomb, I want to say. Oh! Schoolboy! 1! Small package, I think. 2! No! Russo had the small package. Oh, inverted atomic drop. Sergio needs to tag in Sylvia. Uh oh. Kick to the midsection. Oh, leg lariat. Another leg lariat. Swinging neckbreaker from Sergio Ward. Oh. Schoolboy suplex. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Sergio Ward and Sylvia are your #1 contenders. Now, folks, so many close calls there for Russo and Kevin Epic. So many times they had almost won. But the teamwork of DFA just proved to be too much. Excuse me 1 second. Gross. Congratulations to Sylvia and Ward, 2 1/2 of Death from Above. Now, remember when I was talking about a dream match? Funny that it's the arena that it came up was a 205 Live, because the dream match is Rey Mysterio versus another famous masked man, Jushin Liger. Jushin Thunder Liger versus Rey Mysterio. It does not get more dream match than this for a fan like myself. In Rio Rancho, New Mexico, the River Ranch. Making a special one-time appearance in Shadow Syndicate. He has been called the greatest masked man of all time. His shirt even says it that he wears nowadays. It has GOAT on it, but in the middle it has mask. Greatest mask of all time, Rey Mysterio Jr. Of course, from San Diego, zip code 619, but here comes his competitor. I like to call him Japan's Undertaker. A man who has wrestled at an exceptional level for the better part of 2 decades. I think maybe not the better part of 3 decades, but I think maybe even 3 decades. Jushin Thunder Liger is, I want to say, the most famous masked man in the Eastern Hemisphere. The most famous masked wrestler in all of Asia. Rey Mysterio is probably the most famous masked man, or at least one of them, due to his exposure with WWE and WCW. One of the most famous masked men in the Western Hemisphere. So this is a dream match, not just of masked men and tremendous competitors, but it's sort of almost like East versus West. And which style will prevail? Rey Mysterio's Lucha Libre style or Jushin Thunder Liger's Japanese sort of strong style combined with essences of Lucha Libre. Nice rolling kick there from Mysterio. Monkey flip arm drag from Mysterio. So far, I don't think either man really able to gain an advantage here. Mysterio walks the ropes though. Nice drop kick from Mysterio. I think that's an advantage right there. Reversal from Liger. Oh, reversal from Mysterio into a clothesline. Liger going for a cross-legged fisherman suplex. Cover. 1. No, not even a 2 count. Oh, surfboard stretch here. From Mysterio, but Liger's coming up. Gonna have an elbow right to the gut. Welcome to Chicago, motherfucker! Nice Hurricanrana from Mysterio. Oh, Mysterio took too long. Bell clap from Liger. Oh, what is Jushin Liger going for here? Oh, I think it's looking like a big back suplex. Yes! What a back suplex! Liger did a little bit of work to himself there. Billy back face buster! That's a signature 1, 2, 3, no! Mysterio kicks out! One of Liger's innovative moves, the belly to back face buster, or the wheelbarrow face buster. Got a figure 4 sharpshooter in. Mysterio gets out though. Oh, Liger went for a running forearm smash, but Mysterio dodged. Uh-oh, looking for the Liger bomb! 1, 2, 3! Jushin Liger has defeated Rey Mysterio in this dream match brought to you by SSPW. What a match. What a contrast of styles. Liger winning with his Liger bomb, not the shooting star press, but nevertheless, wonderful contest for both these men. Thanks to Rey Mysterio for making this match possible. Thanks to Rey Mysterio finally coming back to WWE. Oh, it almost looked like Mysterio kicked out there at the very end, but I think he was just like half a second too late. And the ref's decision is final. Jushin Liger still competing at a tremendous level. But now we're moving into women's, some women's action here. Not that. This. And for the tag team #1 contendership, we have the team of a couple of deadly strikers in SSPW. Team of Alpha and Nika and Nikki Heat. And they will fight off against... who was it? Yes. A bit of a rival lately for Nikki Heat. Nikki Harris. And her chosen partner, Rose Flynn. This match is for the #1 contendership to the women's tag titles. So here we go. Nikki Heat, of course, missing her old partner Carolyn Dahl. The Valkyrie, of course, had her neck broken in a match for another promotion. And, well, we have no one has really seen her since. Of course, neck injuries, very, very serious in this industry. You can't really take a bump at all if your neck is all screwed up. So we don't know if we'll ever see Carolyn Dahl back. So Nikki Heat kind of decided it was time decided she had to move on, and she found a new tag team partner, a bit of a old rival, to be honest, but old rivalries, when you fight each other enough, you learn each other. You learn what the other person is all about. As a show from my childhood always said, you learn the most about somebody in a fight. You can learn more about somebody in a fight than words can ever describe. I'm not saying I condone the violence. I'm saying it's for people in this industry, fighting is their way of life. And a lot of them don't like to talk about it. A lot of them like to be about it. Especially what we are here in SSPW. We don't care about promos. We don't care about your mic skills. We don't care if you can cut a promo on anybody. You may be able to cut the best promo. You may be able to cut a promo better than Roddy Piper and CM Punk combined. But in SSPW, that doesn't matter. What matters is the results you get in the ring when you're called to action. And that is what Alpha and Nika and Nikki Heat realized about each other. They realized that they're both tremendous competitors, tremendous strikers, so they formed a team. And for anyone who's wondering why I changed Nikki Heat's theme music, it's because I think off camera someone else has Ember Moon's music. I think Avalon has it. I'm not sure. Someone else has Ember Moon's music, so I booked them and those two in a match, and loser had to find a different theme song. Plus, the new music for Nikki Heat kind of works because the theme song is Alundra Blaze. So, Blaze, Heat. Here comes their first opponent. Nikki Harris. This match is going to get confusing with two Nikkis in the ring. So I'll just probably refer to them as Harris and Heat instead of Nikki Heat or Nikki Harris. I know it's very odd that I'm doing this on a Saturday, but normally I do the show on Sundays. But tomorrow will be a more difficult day to do this anyway. By the way, speaking of today, I just went to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Tremendously entertaining. It was really good. And they made it kind of look like a comic book. You know, you could see Miles' thoughts after he became Spider-Man. It was very, well done. It has a couple of very touching tributes to Stan Lee in it. So yes, I definitely think it was well worth the watch. If you find yourself with money to go to the movies, I suggest you go see that. As this match is underway, Harris immediately with a headlock in on Alpha Nika. Should not be professional. Waistlock side slam. Oh, Harris tried for that running super kick. Oh, strong drop kick from Harris after she threw Alpha Nika right into Rose Flynn's boot. Real quick, we're going to look at something here. Okay, well, some things are going to change for Nikki Harris, like having the Rainmaker DDT as a regular move. I hate people. Okay, well, restart the match. Oh! Snap German! Sorry folks, I hate that mechanic of that you can't throw a person back into the ring when the tag team partner when a person's right there in the apron, so we're gonna restart the match. Oh, there it is, the waist lift side slam from Anika. Alpha Anika certainly earns the nickname Alpha, because she's a bit of an alpha female, and now we see this striking ability of Nikki Heat on display. Oh! Fist right to the face of Harris. Heat went for a kick. STO from Nikki Harris. Oh, jawbreaker from Heat. Oh, single leg takedown and punches. Nikki Heat hit a single leg takedown and started raining down the fists. Heat, a striker. Here comes the KTFO, or the BFT? Maybe? I think it was the BFT, yeah. Oh, Harris bringing Heat to her corner, tagging in Rose Flynn. Uh-oh. Another thing changed. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. A lifting reverse DDT from Rose Flynn, as both women went for different type of kicks. Heat went for a barrel roll, kind of, as Rose Flynn went for a roundhouse, and instead hit a DDT. Oh, Nikki went for that flying elbow. Flynn ducked. Oh, Nikki, looked like she was going for something with Rose Flynn. Reverses into an inverted DDT instead. Rose Flynn, tried to bring Heat over to the stairs. presumably to bounce her face off of them. Count of 6. Count of 7. He throws Flynn back into the ring. Oh! I'm just going to call it an Ace Crusher because that's what it is. Ace Crusher! Oh, that was the gun stun. Oh, tilt-a-whirl neckbreaker from Heat. Oh. Oh, Shining Wizard! 1, 2, I think it was the last shot. 3, oh! Anika tripped. Anika tripped and came up just a couple inches short of breaking up the pin. Your number 1 contenders for the women's tag team titles are Nikki Harris and Rose Flynn. But I doubt we've seen the last of the team of Nikki Heat and Alpha Anika. But now, folks, now it's time for another Money in the Bank ladder match. Not an 8-man, 6-man ladder. Title on. Not a TLC. Not the pay-per-view coming tomorrow. No. This match is for the men's Money in the Bank match. The men's Money in the Bank contract. Our first competitor in, El Phenomeno. Our second competitor, the leader of the army, General Gore. Our third competitor, a man who we've actually already seen tonight, but who won this his way into the match fair and square. It's King. Once again coming out in the armor. The next entrant, a man I was very happy to see when Biff Laserman. The next entrant is another member of DFA. Could DFA have a very successful night tonight? It's Haas. Christoph Haas. And the final man. Many men are masters of the power bomb, but it's not Terra Stasiak, don't worry. Only one man is referred to as the German Panzer tank. Powerbomb expert Spitfire. And yes, this match is for the men's Money in the Bank title shot. Do you know what that means? Think about it. Think about it in a aspect of people who you'd never think have a guaranteed title match now. El Phenomeno, Biff Laserman, even Christoph Haas to a degree. Men who don't normally fit your idea of world championship material. Any of those three men could become the first ever men's Money in the Bank holder for SSPW, and they could have a guaranteed title match. Of course, they have to get through General Gore, Spitfire, and King. If you'll excuse me, I have to go take a bathroom break while the entrance is going. I'll be right back. back. That was a longer break than I expected, but I made it before the entrances were even done. Had to take my dog for a walk. She was being a pain in the butt. And this match is on. Phenomenal and King, the maskmen in the match, going after each other. Laserman and Haas taking into one another, and the big men, Gore and Spitfire, taking into each other as well. This match is, of course... Didn't I do ladders? I do ladders, so it should have started out as a ladder. Match rules. Yeah, okay. Oh, I like how Haas is just getting a break. Just put up there. Oh no, I just noticed Spitfire is going after Phenomenal. Oh! Stone superplex from General Gore. It looked like he was frozen in time for a minute. General Gore, of course, the leader of the army, a dastardly group. Now that's not me saying the army is bad, it's just like, to be quite honest, when I made the army, I was trying to balance out heels and faces when I made all my superstars, and it was like, I had too many faces. I had 5 too many faces, and so the army fit the mold of turning heel, and plus, I mean, let's face it, they'll have tremendous names as heels: Anarchy, Gore, Carnage, Chaos, and Mayhem. Uh-oh. No one's got their eyes on General Gore, speaking of. Except Phenomeno. Going after him. Uh-oh. Biff Laserman trying to push the ladder over, not strong enough with both men on the top of the ladder. Haas, what are you doing? Get Gore. Alright, both of you need to push the ladder. Okay. Biff, do something. Okay, well. Ladder matches. They're crapshoots. They either last all of 2 seconds, or they last for half an hour. But you're a winner in for... Oh God, I didn't even notice King had a vertebreaker on Spitfire. Sheesh. Your winner and first ever Money in the Bank holder for SSPW, General Gore. Now we move into the part of the show where the champs get to shine. Three, two, one. Okay, and a TLC match, even though it's basically just what we saw. But that's the point of the openweight title. You never quite know what the match is going to be. And unfortunately for the champ, they never quite know who their opponent is going to be. As the beast, the brute of the Psychos, Mr. Yang, goes up against... Already has a match later. Already has a match later. Oh, okay. Former openweight champ. I'm pretty sure the man who Mr. Yang took it off of, Damian Drake, getting a rematch. All right. Alright. Damian Drake getting his rematch for the openweight title, even though the openweight title doesn't have a contractual rematch clause in it like the tag titles and the other singles titles do. Not the trios titles, those don't have rematch clauses either. But the openweight title does not have one because the opponent is always picked at random. Unless they have a match that night, to be fair, I've already double booked people tonight by total accident. Mr. Yang, of course, one half of the Psychos, 1/3 if you count Angelica Blackheart in that trio. But yeah, the Psychos are a couple of people who are just like crazy. There's no real rhyme or reason to anything they do. They're just mentally unstable competitors who don't care whether they injure people or not. They actually, I think, try to injure people so they eliminate the competition. And I think we may have... Oh yeah, we froze. God damn it. Seriously? I've had Damian Drake in matches before, so I think that may have been a TLC match.